Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in and for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I'm coming at you today from the Sneller Financial World Headquarters here in the beautiful metropolis of Clarkston, Michigan. You know, in the last video in this video series, step number 1 in the Don't Worry, Retire Happy process, we discussed the importance of working with a retirement specialist and developing a formal written plan for your retirement. As we ended that video, we were talking about using different forms of annuities in order to offset longevity risk. So this video is going to talk about the very best annuity that you have available to you. But before we talk about that, let me ask you a question. What do you consider the largest retirement asset that most Americans would have? Would it be their corporate pension, their 401k, their home, or is it their Social Security benefit? Many people think that it's their 401k. The truth? Their Social Security benefit is the largest asset that many Americans have. And that's why step 2 in the Don't Worry, Retire Happy process is maximizing your Social Security benefits. You know, most of you already have a lifetime income annuity, whether you know it or not, and it's Social Security. Now, I can't make you an expert in the next 5 to 10 minutes, but let me increase your awareness. Social Security. Why is it so important? Well, it's the best money that money can buy. This money will pay you for the rest of your life. And then when you die, it will pay your spouse for the rest of your spouse's life. Plus, it has inflation protection. If you are single, your lifetime Social Security benefit could be up to $500,000. And if you're married, your combined lifetime benefit could be up to $1 million. Yet most Americans spend more time planning their next summer vacation than planning on how to receive this very, very valuable benefit. Do you realize that over 90% of Americans take Social Security to their detriment instead of their benefit? Why? Well, all you need to do is go into your local coffee shop, and there sit the 3 wise men talking about the best time to take Social Security. Well, the country's going broke, and this program's going bust, so you better get to the getting while the getting's good. 62, you better take it at 62. But is that truly the best time? For most people, probably not. The example that you see on your screen right now assumes that a person reaches full retirement age at age 66. And in this example, their full benefit amount at that time would be $1,000 per month. If they took it early at age 62, they listened to the wise men at the coffee shop. If they did that, you can see they would reduce their benefit by 25% from $1,000 a month down to $750 per month. However, they could essentially increase their Social Security income by more than 30% if they delay receipt of the benefit from age 66 until age 70. Now, as an aside, there's no benefit increase after age 70. So there's no reason to delay longer than that. It won't do you any good. But again, you can increase your Social Security benefit by delaying until age 70. Now let's take a look at this chart again as we highlight the difference between age 62 and age 70. 750, 1320. 750, 1320. 750, 1320. I think you get the picture, right? And look, this doesn't even include the cost of living in this example. If I were to include that, it would be pretty close to double. Look, by simply waiting 8 years, you can almost double the paycheck that you'll receive. And in this low interest rate environment, where can you double anything in only 8 years? Look, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Well, I'm probably not going to live that long. Well, look, here's the thing. You probably will live that long. We talked about in other segments how the life expectancy for a healthy 65-year-old man is age 85. For a woman, it's age 88. For a 65-year-old couple, it's age 92. Let's take a look at these break-even ages. If you look at the orange line, the difference between age 62 versus taking it at age 66, the break-even age is age 76. And if you look at the green line, the break-even age between taking the benefit at age 66 versus age 70, the break-even age is age 81. Now look, if a guy listened to his buddy at the coffee shop and took it at age 62, if he lived into his 90s, look at that orange line, he would have received $1 million. That's a lot of money. But if he delayed until age 70, he would have received 1.5 million. That's 50% more. Delaying from age 62 to age 70 could potentially provide you with $500,000 in extra Social Security benefit. Now look, I'm not telling you that you can't retire at age 62. I'm telling you that you shouldn't take that money. So if you want to retire at age 62, what we need to do is we need to build a bridge. Take money out of your IRA. Take it out of your 401k. Take your CD money, your money market money. Borrow against your life insurance policy. Maybe even a reverse mortgage could fit in there. But build an income bridge from age 62 to age 70 so you can save that money until age 70. Now look, I'm not saying that everyone should wait until age 70, but in general, the breadwinner should delay. That being the one who made more and contributed more to the system over time. The other spouse, they can go ahead and claim it at age 62 if they want. We have to be really careful about planning how we're going to receive this benefit because in addition to the break-even age and that whole calculation, we must also consider survivor benefits. You see, when one spouse dies, the smaller Social Security payment goes away completely, and the surviving spouse keeps the bigger payment. So we have another example on your screen. If Mike were to take his Social Security at age 62 instead of his full retirement age of age 66, or even delaying until age 70, what he's done is he has taken his full benefit of $2,000 per month and he has permanently reduced it to $1,500 per month. And if he lives to age 65, he locked himself into a 25% smaller payment for 23 years. But not only that, because when he dies, his wife's Social Security payment goes away, and he's locked her into a smaller payment for the rest of her life as well. Look, here's a couple other helpful pointers as we wrap up this discussion about Social Security. It's important to delay as long as you can because of the increased benefit, but you only want to delay until age 70 if you have a plan for income until then. Maybe you're still working. Maybe you have other savings or other investments, okay? But we need to have a plan. And there may be exceptions to this general rule, like if you don't have longevity in your family, or if you have a current health condition that's likely to result in a shorter lifespan. You might want to go ahead and claim it at age 62. That might be the smart thing to do in that situation. Now, there's a lot that goes into making this all-important decision. For that reason, the Social Security Administration, they'll teach you, they'll provide education, but they cannot and they will not give advice for fear of getting sued. Ultimately, you have to make the choice that feels right to you and your family. I've given you some basic guidelines here, but please have the discussion with your spouse. Talk with your children, get your financial professional involved, and make a choice on this important matter that feels right to everyone. As a standard disclaimer, again, these concepts are coming from Tom Hegna's Don't Worry, Retire Happy book and television series. Some standard disclaimers as well about the Don't Worry, Retire Happy seminar is this information is intended for general education and use, and it's not to be construed as specific financial advice for your unique scenario. Also, we talk about tax consequences and tax applications, as well as legal applications for people's estate planning, for their wills and for their trusts. But again, I am not a CPA. I am not an attorney. So for those matters, make sure that you are hiring the correctly qualified professional in those areas. Also, I would be remiss if we did not put up the disclaimer about the registered investment advisory firm that I work with, as well as a disclaimer for any insurance type products, whether it be annuities, life insurance, long-term care, And then finally, throughout this presentation series, we show many examples. All of the examples are hypotheticals. Rates can and do change often. And the rates and situations may depend on your age, your health, your gender, your goals, your risk tolerance. So again, this is just general education. Make sure that you work with a qualified professional like myself to apply this knowledge to your unique and specific situation. All you have to do is give me a call at the number that you see on your screen or email me at ronald.sneller@snellerfinancial.com. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to meet you soon.